Hello, everyone. It's Gary here at Harcourts Hunter Mason Realty in Redondo Beach. And today I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the local market, what's going on right now. It is September 2020. We've had this pandemic show up around March. And back in March, April, there were a lot of homes that were on the market that they took them off for fear of not knowing what's going on and what will happen. So they took them off the market. And then meanwhile, the ones that went ahead and put them on the market found that there was no competition. So at the moment, there's not a lot of homes in our inventory. There's nothing for sale. And as a direct result, homes are selling fast. They're getting multiple offers. They're selling for over asking price. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So with the traditional listings, what's happening is the listing agent is working with the seller. Seller says, look, how much do you think I can get for this property? And the realtor is going to show them comparables, what's happened in the last 6 months, what's for sale now, what's pending, what's sold. And they use that data to try to determine what a good sales price would be, and what to list it for. Now, the problem with that is that things are happening so fast that by using that data, there might be a home that sold 3 days ago that went into escrow, but we will not know what it sells for in the next probably 30 days, maybe 30 to 45 days. You have no idea. So what's happening is these listing agents are receiving offers, normally multiple offers on a home. And what they're doing, instead of negotiating with these buyers, they're just sending them a counter offer, which says, okay, everyone, we need you to submit your highest and best offer. And so what that does is all of the buyers now have to sort of guess. These are blind counter offers. They have no idea what the other buyers are willing to offer. And at the same time, nobody wants to pay too much for the house. So they're going to be cautious. They're going to talk to their agent. They're going to see, what do you think we should offer to win it? Of course, the agent has no idea unless the listing agent has given them some indication, which they usually don't. So people are going to be sort of conservative with their offer unless they're just completely crazy about it and they've got money to throw away. But that's typically not the case. So the sellers are usually happy because these homes are getting sold within 4 days sometimes, and they're getting higher than their asking price. But the question I have today is, are they actually getting the best buyer? Are they getting the best terms? And are they getting the highest price that the market will bring them? And when you use traditional sales, right, you want to make sure that you've pinpointed the exact price, the best price for the home. And it's very difficult, especially in a market right now, to do that. So what I want to show you is with the Harcourts non-distressed and luxury auction platform, we're actually able to capture more of the market. And with that said, we can bring more buyers to the table. And instead of having 4, we might be picking and choosing from a much wider pool of people. And we didn't just jump at the first few offers and say, let's just take it. When we're doing that, we're really not exploring what the market will pay. So with the traditional list price in this example, someone might have listed their home at $1,079,000. So the people that's attracting are looking in the range between about 900,000 and 1.1 million. But when you use our auction platform, what we might do is the seller might say, look, I'm happy if I get a price of 1.1 million. And what we'll do is we'll start with a bidding to start from price at 800,000. And I know that sounds low, but what this is doing is actually enticing buyers in the 600,000, the 700,000, the 800,000 range. And also the ones that are also looking at between the 1.2 and 1.4 million dollar range. The reason why they're looking is because there's a perception of a deal because it has the word auction in front of it. The guys down here are going, wait a minute, I've been looking at homes in these price ranges, and I realized that they're not as nice, and I found this one, it looks amazing, And if there's a chance I can get it at 900,000, maybe I should come check it out. So that's the perception that we are using. And this is the way that we're, instead of kind of fishing with a hook, that we're casting a wide net. So how do you know that you got the highest offer? How do you know that you got the best terms? You had the house on the market for 4 days. You only showed it to, maybe a handful of people that came in with nice offers, but you might not have waited long enough. The stats that we're seeing is after the first week and a half is where we're actually seeing that big offer come in, or that gives us plenty of time to get the offers that we have and negotiate them up behind the scenes. The cool thing about our auction platform is that if someone actually comes up and says, look, I have an auction stopping offer with the best terms that you want and the best price that you want, they can do that. We can stop the auction and sell it to those buyers immediately. So what we've done is we've negotiated behind the scenes without taking it off the market, and we're getting the best terms and the best price for you. And by not jumping on the first several offers and giving them the ability to dictate how much they're going to pay, instead, you're in control 100% of the time. And you allow us and our Harcourts auction team to do all of the negotiating for you. And meanwhile, we're getting the home out, we're still marketing it. And then if you get an offer you love, we'll sell it. If not, we can go straight to auction on a predetermined day, which actually brings more people in and brings them a sense of urgency to make an offer now and to get registered as a bidder. And then we use our auctioneer to bring the price up for you. These are the reasons why auction works, especially in a time like now, where homes are selling quickly, and that you have not left money on the table, which is happening every single day right now in Los Angeles. So not only a sales price is the most important thing, we're also looking at things like terms and how long the sale is going to last. So terms are very important. So because the way that we do our auction platform, we're actually able to basically accept an offer, enter escrow, and then close the deal. And 90 to 100% of deals that we put into escrow close. When you use a traditional type of listing, there's a bunch of hurdles or pitfalls that kind of come along the way. And if you didn't clear them out when you accepted the offer at the beginning, even though you might have gotten a great offer, the terms are going to dictate how the rest of your escrow is going to go. So basically with a traditional listing, you're going to accept the price, you're going to enter escrow. From there, you're going to have a 21-day loan contingency and a 21-day appraisal contingency and a 21-day inspection contingency. So what that means is that the buyer, for any reason, gets to take about 3 weeks to figure out if they want your house. And in any of those events, if they don't want your house, they don't like the appraisal, they don't like the way the house looked, again, they didn't like their inspection, they could back out during that time. This is also another time where the buyer might choose to negotiate with you again. They ran their inspector through and he found maybe $10,000-$20,000 worth of things that needed to be repaired. And even though you came to a deal, they're asking you to renegotiate the deal again, which is another reason why your home could fall out of escrow at the time. Then you have to make sure that the home clears title, and you also need to know that they have removed contingencies, and this is sort of the struggle at the end of the transaction where you're getting the buyer to remove all those contingencies so that we can go ahead and go to close. And so if they don't remove contingencies, the buyer can still back out. So you can see there's a bunch of hurdles. Our auction platform sort of avoids those because we are transparent. We've actually done most of these things up front. We're actually looking for offers or bidders to come to the table with low to no contingencies whatsoever, which allows for us to be able to accept an offer, enter escrow, and then close 90 to 100% of the time. So there's so much more to show you guys. We have data on how successful the auction platform's been working. We have live examples of what's happening. We have auctions happening every 2 weeks. And I'd love to be able to share that stuff with you. If you're interested at all, you can just click the link and you can go to our website, and then you can contact us via phone or set an appointment with us, or just shoot us an email. I really appreciate your time, and talk to you soon. Thank you.